Just a quick disclaimer before we start. Any stories or opinions shared in this podcast are for entertainment purposes only. Nothing discussed should be taken as advice or encouragement to replicate anything we talk about. Right, let's get into it. Hello and welcome to the very 25th episode of the Redline Republic podcast. My name is Badger.
I'm Dan.
And we are in a very warm shed.
It is very warm in here.
It is. It's humid. I need to get a fan or something. There's one thing actually that I haven't said to you that I need to say to you.
Oh.
And I have to get it off. Not my chest. It doesn't bother me, but we made a mishap last week.
Did we?
I think we did. Because I think we called it too soon. Because there is, how many weeks in a year?
52.
52. What's half of 52?
25.
26 is half of 52.
26,
Dan.
yeah.
Yeah, 26. And so, fair enough, we did miss 1 week.
Yeah.
So, technically, this is 6 months. I don't know how we worked it out while she pulled it up. Of course, while she pulled it up.
Bastard.
Anyway, we've officially hit 6 months.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, deadly. There we go.
Pretend we didn't say that last week.
No, we didn't. Next week.
Next week,
25.
Yeah. Well, technically, because we missed a week.
Yeah. So today, because episode 26 should have been the 6 month mark, but we missed a week.
Yeah. Let's pretend we didn't. Let's just celebrate.
Yeah.
Let's get 3 weeks of celebrating 6 months in podcast.
Yeah. We'll do that one. Because I when I say I think we missed, is because you could have said this is the 6th month, which is, would that be right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
there's a good reason why one of us is a mechanic and one of us is a window tinter.
Why?
Because we're not very good at maths.
Yeah. Well, we're not very good at much.
No, there's not much going on there, to be fair.
No. Yeah, anyway, so Dan wants to let us know about his week, and I'm actually quite excited to hear about it because he wouldn't tell me. He said he'll save it for the pod.
Yeah, I just wasn't there saying it twice, to be honest.
Probably just a prick of a week, was it?
Actually wasn't. Well, it was warm, but so I done, since the last recording, done a few bits to the Jeep to get it ready for test. I have another one thing to do to it to get it ready.
Okay.
I think the plan with that is tested and up for sale.
Man, right, as much as I love that Jeep, I'm so excited for you to sell it.
Yeah, it's time to go. And it's actually a pain in the hole a little bit because Lee rang me there. So the next part of what happened last week, last Monday just gone, Lee came down to the house. I was off work, and he goes, "We go in and get some food." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, might as well." And then his father rang him to bring him to the pub, so we had to go pick his father up, bring him to Navan, and then we're gonna go get food. So coming back from his house towards Navan, coming up the hill, and he drives I actually don't know what year it is. 3.1 Isuzu Trooper. It's actually really cool. It is a proper Japanese.
I love them troopers.
Yeah,
love
it is
them.
really cool. And the 3.1 engine, as everybody knows, is the best engine you can get in them.
Mm-hmm.
Or so he thought.
Shut up.
Coming up the hill. And actually, when we were sitting in his house waiting for his lad to come out, it smelled a bit weird, but it would just kind of, that old diesel engine smell.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought it was. So, neither of us thought.
Yeah. You kind of just thought it was normal.
Yeah. But he did say after, he was like, he's never heard it, he's never smelt it like that before.
Yeah.
But you don't really think anything of it.
The engine, whoa, I'm skipping forward here. Did the engine go?
We're not 100% sure just yet. So we were coming back out and we were heading towards Kilberry, coming up a hill, and I was sitting in the back and I felt it drop power.
Okay.
They're not a fast Jeep as it is.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to feel it lose power, and then I could it instantly started knocking.
Oh.
And Lee actually looked in the rear view mirror because I think he didn't think it was as bad as it was. And then when he seen my face, he was like, "Oh shit." So whenever he seen that, and I was like, he pulled it straight in and looked at the coolant, fully in the red.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Man, I feel so bad for Lee.
Yeah, and the worst part of it is it's crazy low mileage.
Yeah, what the? That's fucked up.
So
Hopefully the engine is okay. Like, hopefully it's fixable.
we pulled it into the side of the road, and he rang someone, and he lifted me. I was a couple minutes from the house, so he lifted me to the house. I grabbed the Jeep and a tow rope, and we just towed it back to my house, and opened the radiator cap. It had cooled down at this point, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Opened the radiator cap, and I've actually never seen it in a radiator before. It was, do you know the color coolant goes when you've got a leak and it goes all that rusty red color?
Yeah.
It was that, but it wasn't water. It was like this thick paste.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah, but so right. Now, I'm not a mechanic, but see when it goes creamy, that's oil, isn't it?
Yeah, that's oil.
Okay.
But we dipped it, and there was very little oil in it, actually. But it wasn't mixing with water.
Yeah.
But then that looks like, I've never seen it. It looks like it's probably mixing oil into the coolant rather than coolant into the oil. We just pulled the rocker cover off it when we were there. It was easy enough. Just pull the intercooler off top of the engine, pull the rocker cover off. It doesn't look like there's any push rods bent, but time will tell, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, see, that's the worst thing about if I didn't have the Jeep. One, I couldn't have towed him back to my house.
Yeah.
And two, he just rang me there to get the trailer and lift it from my house to the shed, so we can actually start working on it.
Yeah. So you're gonna miss the Jeep.
Yeah, but then again, the big plan is to buy a Surf or something like that. Maybe not a Trooper.
Yeah, maybe not. No, but right, I don't. We're not gonna shit on Troopers.
No, I
love a Trooper.
Yeah, they are really, really cool.
Yeah,
and the one thing that I always like with the Amarok is it's got the weight and it's got the power. Like, I've pulled that Trooper on a trailer once before, and you know it's behind you. Braking is the hard thing, but like if you had a smaller Jeep, you wouldn't have the confidence. You'd pull cars on it, no bother. But
yeah,
to know for a fact that I'd be able to throw that Jeep up onto the trailer tomorrow and have no issues, touch wood, pulling it, it's good. But if I had a Surf, I don't think I'd have the same confidence in it.
You wouldn't trust it in a Tiguan, no?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Like it is. They are great Jeeps, but I'd probably have one again. But just at the minute, it's just time to ship it on.
It's time to move on, yeah. And what I'm excited most for is not the Surf, but what's coming.
Whatever comes. And God knows what I'd come back with.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
Because when I was thinking about it originally, it was going to have to be turbo and rear-wheel drive. But then I see the occasional AE86 for sale.
Oh. Well, see, I think one of them would suit you.
I think I would
because you're into your Corollas and stuff.
Yeah, I think I would like an AE86.
One of them would suit you.
It all came about from, I said on this before, that I can insure privately, not like on the same policy that the Corolla is currently insured on. That's what I've done. I went onto the AXA website and just, like, when you do, like, change of vehicle.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
No, but yeah, anyway.
Just one day there was a really nice blue PS13 for sale, and I think the person that bought the car actually listens to this in the end. But I just seen it and I was like, that's a really nice car. I wonder could I insure it? And I could.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think, see, it's a tough market out there from what I can see anyway, because there's not very much really nice cars coming up for sale, is there? Like,
they are there.
Yeah, like, say for argument's sake, if you were looking for AE86 twin cam, PS13, or something of the lines, of the likes.
Like,
is there much out there for sale?
Nearly at all times, there'll be at least one of each for sale.
Okay. Yeah, but you wouldn't have multiples. Like, you wouldn't be able to line them all up. Like,
really.
If you were looking for an E60 there.
Oh, yeah.
Loads of them. If you were looking for fucking a Corolla.
Yeah.
Loads of them.
There's I actually haven't looked in the last couple of weeks, but there was at one time, there was 4 or maybe 5 PS13s up at one point.
Oh, yeah?
So there is a bit of a selection there. AE86s are harder to come by.
Yeah.
But even at that, I suppose there has been times there's been 2 or 3 up for at the same time.
Yeah.
And the one thing I've noticed is it seems to be way harder to sell a really, really nice Jap spec AE86 than it does to sell what I'm going to call an overpriced UK spec one. Because what I've noticed, like that's why AE86s came into my head when I was scrolling through Marketplace one day, and a white booter came up for 16 or 17 grand.
Oh, yeah?
Like, that's nothing.
Shit, yeah.
But then if you're looking at a UK spec one, 26 to 30, 35.
Yeah. Man, I'm a huge fan of the booters as well, though.
Oh, I love booters.
Yeah, I'd love a booter. The only thing is, though, and I'm only kind of just thinking of this now, right? If you were to get either a PS13 or an AE86, that's another car that you will never be able to sell. Like,
I think
not due to the market, but due to your own.
I think I'd be more inclined to get rid of something like that.
Think?
I think the attachment with the Corolla comes from buying that bog standard.
Yeah.
From buying, not only buying a bog standard, but also what it is, and the fact that if I sold it tomorrow, I can't just go out and buy another one. If I was to sell a PS13, I would be able to buy another one.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. I just think you're going to get attached again and not be able to sell it.
Yeah, it is a possibility.
It's
But
the start of the collection now.
yeah, it is getting fairly
Yeah.
bad. I was looking at it the other day, like 3 cars and 2 of them that currently aren't legal to be driven on the road.
Any update on the Leon?
No update. I was meant to go last week to lift the control module, and I just didn't.
Huh.
Just thoughts of going.
It's still there, though, is it?
Still there.
You're
Yeah.
not going to get your man to post it up now.
He won't post it.
Why?
He's a bit like me. He's a bit skeptical of post. Actually, he's not even skeptical. He just wouldn't know how to post something.
Yeah. Get a box. Bring it to the post office.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's not that heavy.
I can't blame him, to be fair, but it has kind of kicked me into gear again to want to get it going, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because like that's another thing. If I don't get a surf coming into Christmas time or coming into the winter, that is a perfect daily.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Definitely.
like
you need to get it back on the road then.
Really, really nice daily.
Yeah.
Because I think, and I'd actually love if someone listens to this knows of any more of them. I think it's one of a handful left that aren't touched.
I think, no, I'm fairly confident this person doesn't listen, but I think Joe McKevitt from around Dundalk, I think he's got one.
Standard though.
It's bog standard.
Right.
I'm nearly certain he's got a Mark 1 Leon. I'm nearly certain it's an F4.
Yeah.
Bog standard.
Yeah, and they are. I suppose it's.
But other than them two, I can't think of anyone else that has.
No,
something,
and it's rare an F4 comes up for sale, let alone a standard one. I don't think I've seen a standard one for sale since I bought that car.
Yeah.
And when I bought that car, it was criminally underpriced.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say how much I bought it for in case I ever sell it, but
basically, you had a balaclava on you when you were purchasing this car.
Yeah, you'd think that for the price I paid.
Yeah.
And off, like, I think it's like a 2-owner car.
Yep. Low mileage too.
No, the mileage is fairly high on it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Even still?
Well, no, not technically, actually.
Yeah.
Like, there's 200 and something thousand miles on it.
Yeah.
Which sounds high,
mm-hmm.
but then when you break that down, like, it's a 0-4 car. So when you break that down by year, it hacks, like...
Man, I'm not going to say what it is, right? But there's, I don't even really want to say it. No, I'm going to leave it out.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Just leaving them hanging.
Yeah. No. 300,000 miles on a 2018 is bad, isn't it?
Jesus. Was it a taxi?
I suppose you could call it that. That's bad, isn't it?
That is insane.
Yeah.
Miles, not kilometers.
Miles.
That's over half.
Oh, wait, is it kilometers? It could be kilometers.
Kilometers is still
It's
not
still mental, yeah.
not great, but it's
Do you know it is kilometers? I'm just after thinking there.
not as bad. I actually wonder how much that is. How much is miles?
What would it be, like 15,000? No, it would be more than that, wouldn't it?
I think it is
It'd be
something.
like 30,000 kilometers a year, would it? No, yeah.
Oh yeah, it would be more than that. So what you say? 300,000 kilometers.
Slightly under 29 something.
186,000 miles.
Yeah.
So
It's not overly bad.
20,
It's bad, but it's not overly bad.
2018 is
17 actually.
So it's 9 years old. So that's 300 divided
Getting
by
the maths
9.
out here now, lads.
33,000.
Yeah. I mean, would the car? I'm not going to say what car I'm speaking about, but the car I'm speaking about, they're built for motorway miles, though.
Yeah.
They're built for motorway miles, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
understandable. What's I going to say now?
half an idea.
Oh, can we jump to No, we're not doing comments yet.
No, we're going to leave the comments.
Yeah, we're
going to
leave
leave
the
this
comments.
episode.
Got a couple of stories coming off of a comment that I want to get onto. That comment that we were speaking about.
On the way in. Yeah, so we'll jump into what I was thinking about during the week. So it's something that I've been thinking about. It's something that I've always thought, actually. It's people buying a new car, buying a reg of a car, basically.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you'd go out and spend how much money on a car because it's 2022.
Mm-hmm.
When you could have went out and bought a 2018 or 2019 car, possibly in better condition, with definitely higher spec for the same or less money.
Yeah. Well, this is one thing that absolutely baffles me. Now, I'm all about, like, to an extent, I can understand why people want cars that are high up in the years. But, like, as for buying a brand new car out of a garage, driving it for 2 years, bringing it back, getting another one.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
That is more money than sense is what that is.
Yeah.
I think the newest car that I have ever had was a 2012.
Right.
Like, and to be honest with you, I was going to say I don't think I'll ever go newer than that. Obviously, I will have to go newer than that, and my next car hopefully will be a few years newer than that. But 2012, man, I much prefer all of the older cars, all the ones that are already broken in.
Yeah. Well, up until I bought the Jeep, the newest car I owned was that 07 Saab that we both owned.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was the newest.
So you jumped straight up then, 10, because what's that, a 17 Jeep?
17, yeah, so a 10-year jump. Well, there was a few cars in between that, but that was the newest.
Wait, 07 was the newest?
Yeah.
Well, what did I have? It was the white Audi that I had, A4, the kitted one.
Yes, vaguely remember that.
Yeah, man, I only had that for a month or so.
Yeah.
I only bought it to sell it. Like, Ben actually owned that car too.
Oh.
I bought that off Ben.
Yeah, I can hardly remember that car.
What?
I can hardly. You've had that many cars, and it's actually impossible to remember.
I know.
There's a few standout ones. Like,
oh yeah,
I obviously always remember you owning the Saab, the 525.
Yeah.
The 320 coupe. And the only reason I remember that one is because I drove it home for you. That car that you failed dangerous in, that was a black.
That was a Corsa.
Corsa. Corsa. The only reason I remember that one is because you failed dangerous in it, and I was there when it happened. I never forget you being. I know we talked about this before, but being so proud, bringing it in, being like, "This is the first car I'm going to NCT, and it's definitely going to pass." And then it failed dangerous.
Because I was like, and actually, as a matter of fact, I was so proud of that failed dangerous sticker as well.
You still have it, don't you?
I took it home, I framed it. Yeah. It's great because there's a story behind it. Is out of all the cars I've ever owned, that was the only one that I ever thought was good enough to pass a test, and it failed dangerous. So, I mean, it says a lot.
It says an awful lot. Yeah.
What, the yellow Civic doesn't stand out?
Oh, Yellow Civic. Yeah. That should actually, even to this day, on my Google account, the profile picture of my Google account is
Your red Corolla?
Red Corolla and the Yellow Civic.
Oh, man.
Parked above, do you know, with the car park at Balapusa Church? Yeah.
I remember that. That was good.
I've just never bothered updating it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is probably more I'd remember if you said them, but...
Yeah, man, I do forget as well.
And you know, the mental thing is, the ones I've listed there is like the average amount of cars that a normal person will own in their lifetime.
Yeah. Man, I must have had over 100 cars easily, I'd say.
Oh, easy.
I've had, I think it's 11 B5 Passats.
Yeah.
And it's either 7 or 9 B6 Audi A4s. They were the two of them cars were my favourite cars.
Yeah.
Out of them all.
Oh, yeah, like I would have remembered like the booby bus.
Yeah.
The border buster as well.
Yeah. Man, and to this day, I'll stand behind this. I hate B6 Passats.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the electric handbrake because they're comfortable. You can get them decent spec.
Yeah.
You can get, like the last one that I had there was full black leathers.
Yeah.
Full black leathers, it's cruise control, fucking full electrics.
I'm not really a fan of the shape of them.
I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. And I've had 3 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Like, I always think it's funny when I tell people that I've owned, I think I'm somewhere in and around 15.
Yeah.
When I tell people I've owned 15 cars, they're like, Jesus, that's a lot. I've only owned 2.
15. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure there's people out there that have owned way more cars.
Yeah.
Do you know I had a Mazda? Do you remember the Mazdas I had? No, you
No.
might not. Man, I bought a Mazda. I think it was a Mazda 6. I didn't even make it home. I had it for half an hour. Thing blew up and I scrapped it.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that. Yeah. Like, because I can count the cars, and the majority of them have been Boras, which is not a proud thing to have to admit.
Yeah.
But
what were we getting to there?
Yeah, going back
Pure
to the original
tangent.
bit was like people buying reg over spec.
Yes, there we are.
Because I think that the Jeep is a prime example of that. The 2017 is the oldest that you could get the V6 engine in. 2017 was the first year they made the V6.
Yeah.
Not even at that, you can still get 171 2-litre ones. I think they went up to 2022. The reg on that Jeep doesn't bother me in the slightest.
No.
Because the whole way from 2017 to 2022, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, they never changed the specs. So that like whatever trim level you get is the same the whole way through. Now, I know there's an argument for, but a 2022 one will have lower mileage. Yeah, it will, but it's also over 10 grand more.
Yeah. But you know, right, there's another, like, there's 2 things there that I genuinely couldn't give a bollocks about. The year of the car and the mileage. I don't think I have ever, out of all of those cars that I've ever owned, I don't think once I've ever looked at the mileage until I was going to sell the car.
Yeah. I don't know if I said it on this before, but a lecturer said to me when I was in college in phase 4, and it's always stuck with me.
Right.
Now, it was about trucks that he said it, but it can transfer to cars too.
Mm-hmm.
So the other way everybody is obsessed with, my car is low mileage. It's only got 100,000 kilometers. So he said with trucks, so like 1 million kilometers to a truck isn't unheard of.
Yeah.
2 million kilometers for an old truck isn't unheard of either. He said he'd rather buy a truck that has 1 million kilometers on it than one of the same year that's got 500,000.
Yeah.
Because the one with 1 million kilometers on it, every common problem that is going to go on that engine has been changed.
Yeah.
So like the liners in a Scania give bother. They will have gone at definitely before 1 million kilometers. So they've been changed. Whatever else is going to go, if you've got injectors going to go, they're going to have been changed in that 1 million kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same with cars.
Yeah.
Like if a car gives bother and you've got one that's got 60,000 kilometers on it, or no, I'll go 100,000. So you've got one with 100,000 kilometers on it and you've one with 200,000 kilometers on it. The one with 200,000 kilometers has all the common stuff is gone and has been changed.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, Like I don't really know about new engines, but like older engines, once they're serviced, a service history is way more important.
Well,
Yeah.
but bar that one time.
Yeah, that doesn't even count. Whatever happened to that car. But even not even like receipts for parts have been changed.
Yeah.
Literally just a service history of when the car had its oil changed.
Yeah.
That means way more than mileage.
Yeah.
Because if you can look back and see that every 10,000 kilometers it's had an oil change, there's not really that much that's going to go wrong in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like newer cars are a bit harder because you're going to have to change DPFs and shit. But
yeah, no, two things I've never cared about: the gear of a car and the mileage of it.
yeah, like if I could have got the V6 engine in that Amarok in 2013, that's probably what I'd be driving now.
Yeah,
genuinely doesn't bother me in the slightest what the year says. Like, and I think it's a thing in Ireland, and I do think Ireland have the best reg plates in the world.
Yeah,
because you've got the year, you know exactly what the year of a car is by looking at the reg. I know you can still kind of decipher it with like England and stuff like that, but
that's one thing I could never understand.
Yeah,
is English regs, and then northern ones are different too, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the first. It's 2 letters and then 2 numbers. I think the 2 letters are the area, and then the 2 numbers correspond to a year.
Yeah, but in England, I'm nearly certain the first letter deciphers the year, because people would be like, "Oh, it's an N plate. It's a fucking it's an O plate or whatever."
Yeah,
whatever. Like,
yeah, I've no idea what way they work, but like it's so easy because you look at a car and you can usually, especially with D-Reg cars, you can tell if it's an import or not too. Because if it's got a mental high number on it, chances are it's an import.
Right.
It is a little bit harder. Like the Jeep's an English import, and I'm the first owner, so it's a low number.
Okay.
But that's because it's an MH reg. But if I had been a Dublin reg, because so many cars get registered in Dublin, it'd be way
but see,
higher.
I think that's just Dublin in general, though.
Yeah,
I don't think that would necessarily mean that it's an import.
Not necessarily.
The majority, I would like to know if anybody has ever had like a Dublin reg car with 3 or less digits. I don't think I've ever seen one.
Well, I suppose
most of them would have 4 digits, wouldn't it?
Yeah, my Corolla has 6, 8, 7, 5.
5. Yeah.
It's the 68,000.
Yeah.
That's been registered in that. I suppose the first 100 cars that were registered in Dublin will have.
Yeah, no, I know, but like, very rare do you see them.
Yeah. Did you know, actually, speaking about regs, do you know you can actually get custom reg plates in Ireland?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How?
I think you have to reserve. I think it costs about €1,000. You don't really see people do it with cars, but I used to see it a lot with trucks. People would get a new truck, and it'd be 201D770.
But see, so you'd have to you couldn't buy one now for like an O2 fucking LH.
Once it's registered, I think it always has to be
yeah. So when you're buying a new one, you can reserve. So if you're getting a new car now in 2020, or we'll say the second half of 26, so a 262, you can reserve 262D, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people would do that though. Maybe for trucks and stuff, so that whatever. But like, I wouldn't look at a number plate there and be like, your man paid for that number plate there.
Yeah, neither would I. And like, most people don't even know you can do it.
Yeah.
Like, I used to see it a lot with, and like, there's a couple of companies that did do it where it's whatever and then 770 if it's an S770. But I think I seen it on Facebook recently. I think there's like an E36 325 or 328 or something knocking about that's like 97D 328.
Yeah, there's Luke Birch has the IS200 with whatever the reg is, and then it's 200.
Yeah, like it's the kind of thing.
Cool.
I probably wouldn't bother ever doing it myself, but it does add something, I think.
Yeah, now when you say it like that, yeah, I do agree.
Yeah, like,
but I think personalized regs, they do it best in the UK.
Yeah, but even then, I still don't really like. Some of them are crazy money, and they still don't mean anything.
No, I know, but like,
yeah, they obviously are much better. Yeah, But
Would you have one?
no, probably not.
No.
What would I put on it?
I don't know, Dan. Big Mickey. I don't know. Get something on it.
Yeah, but I've always thought about that, like going back to the original thing again of like, why bother?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to have one at some point.
Brand new.
What?
Oh, you're talking about a personal
brand
stretch?
new. We were going back to the.
Yeah,
You had
going back
pulling the tensions
further
back.
than that.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'd ever like to have a brand new car. I really don't think so. I think the newest that I'd ever have would be probably pre 2020 anyway. Definitely.
Yeah, like I'd never say I'd never like to own a new car, but I'd have to be able to comfortably afford to buy a new car and spec it exactly how I want.
Yeah, but see, like again, they're going down the route of all of these sensors and
Yeah,
electric fucking hybrid and all of this jazz. I will never own a full electric car. Never. Hands down. You will never see me in one.
yeah, I don't think I'd like.
Neither will you see me in a hybrid. I will never drive a hybrid. And that's straight up. If there's a motor running that car, as in an electric motor,
Yeah,
you're never going to see me owning it. Plain and simple.
I can definitely say I'd never like to own an electric. I'm not that against a hybrid. I might.
When you say that, what car are you thinking of? Because I know you've got a car in mind.
BMW, I'd say if I was going to buy a hybrid, it would be a BMW. Them 530es are a pretty cool car.
They are, but what are you doing when the battery goes?
That's the problem with it. I
That's
think
what I'm
if you're
saying.
going to buy a new car, maybe that's the time to do it because it's not going to go in your ownership of it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, like I think, I don't know, I suppose we'll see in the next 5 or 10 years what the used car market is for hybrids and electrics.
Zero. I can't see there being. Well, there's going to be one, but like you're never going to see.
But see, the problem, like there will be one, but it's going to get to a point where it's going to get so expensive to buy a second-hand hybrid or especially a second-hand EV, because if someone's after dumping 15 or 20 grand into a battery on it,
Yeah.
they're going to want to get that back out of it again.
Oh, yeah, but like, we'll say for argument's sake, if they're after buying that car brand new, 50 grand,
Yeah,
and then they have to put 20 grand into a battery,
yeah,
that's 70 grand.
yeah.
They're not going to, like, do you get what I'm saying?
I think
you're never going to get that money back out of it. I think the battery money is dead money.
Yeah, see, the problem is, so realistically, chances are the first person that owns it isn't going to have to put a battery into it. It's going to be the next person. But so say the next person, let's just say to make it simple, it's a 50 grand car brand new. They keep it for 4 years and it's lost half its value. Sell it to someone secondhand for 25 grand. Then that person has to put a 25 grand battery into it. It's not all of a sudden in another 6 years after that. It's not all of a sudden worth brand new money again.
No, I know. But also, would they then, like, so you're buying secondhand one of those 50 grand cars, you're buying it secondhand for 25 grand?
Yeah.
And having to put a 25 grand battery into it, so then that car is standing you 50. Would you not just go and buy a brand new one?
Yeah.
So this is what I don't understand how the market's going to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it, like, because the only way it's ever going to properly work is, and I'm sure they will develop it, but if they can make batteries last longer, and cheaper to replace.
Yeah, when we had this conversation before, right, the amount of people that came up to me, like, since we had this conversation, I'm going to tell you why, and they were wetting themselves laughing at my theory. Alternators in the wheels, boys, I'm telling you. Stick 7 or 8 alternators on each wheel. That's it. Free electric. You'd be grand.
Yeah.
No.
They do kind of use it. Like, they use that where regenerative braking. They take the energy that's made from braking and put it back into the engine or back into the battery. But there's not enough to actually charge it. You'd have to be standing on the brakes all the time.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I don't think we have enough time to.
No, we don't. Tinfoil hats are not coming out. Anyway, moral of the story: you might catch Dan in a brand new car. You're never going to catch me in one.
Yeah.
Mainly because I can't afford one. But
Yeah, like the only time you'd catch me in a brand new car is if this podcast overtakes Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Like,
which isn't happening because you're not. All of the fucking listens that we're getting, and only a minimal fraction of you are actually commenting, liking, and sharing.
And another thing you need to do as well is, right, so if you're listening to us on Spotify, or actually if you listen to us on YouTube, go on to Spotify and tap the little 3 dots, go into Rate Podcast, and give us 5 stars.
Yes. There you go. And then you can help us. You can help Dan get a brand new car. All right. And you can help me get a great deal of enjoyment out of it when the battery goes. and I can tell him I told you so.
And the other thing you can do is, see the next time you're in a shop and you're getting your chicken fillet roll and you're talking to someone behind the counter, just tell her, "Do you ever hear of the Redline Republic podcast?"
Yeah.
Give them a listen.
Unreal. Would you say there's any Delhi listeners?
I think there's a lower chance of a Delhi listener listening to us than there is listening to Walshy.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility, but I can't see it being possible.
No, maybe not.
Yeah.
Do you know, actually, on the topic of delis, now that we're talking about them?
Oh, yeah?
Do you know what's an absolute sin?
Well,
€5. No, it's not. It's more.
If you're about to say €5 for a chicken fillet roll,
no,
give me 10 off them.
No. Portion of sausage rolls now, you're paying about €4, €3-4.
What? When you say a portion, how many's in it?
Four usually, yeah.
Used to be 50 cent a sausage roll.
It used to be 5 sausage rolls were €1. I remember that deal happening.
I don't remember that.
I do remember that. I remember that in Kilberry.
I would have thought 5 sausage rolls, €2 was a fucking bargain.
Oh, even at that, you're still...
5 sausage rolls for €2.
It's not great.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. But when you used to be out, there was definitely a time when there was 4.
Kilberry, was there cats going missing around Kilberry around that time? I don't think...
It definitely used to be 4 for €1 anyway.
Do you know what I remember?
What?
€3.50, get a chicken fillet roll and a can of Coke.
Yep.
$3.50 special, man.
Yeah.
Back in school. Huh?
Yeah. That's enough.
€3.50. That's probably the price of a can of Coke nowadays.
Yes, actually, it's not far off.
Price of inflation, lads, I'm telling you.
It's a bad job.
Speaking of inflation, Trump's after doing it again.
What did he do now?
Oh, here. His father was on the phone to me the other day.
He over talking to Trump, is he?
Listen, if he could get his hands on Trump's neck, man, be in trouble. And actually, that might explain why he was looking for a pea shooter as well. There could be another assassination attempt on... I don't know how deep I can go into this now or what I can or can't say before we get fucked.
Well, don't say that your father is going to...
Demonetized, yeah, no, because he's not going to do that. But anyway. Trump's been at it again.
What's he been doing?
Price of fuel's going to skyrocket.
Do you know, actually, speaking of the price of fuel...
Yep.
So I was up in Belfast, I went to Dillon Gossett last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought that people go to the north to get cheap diesel.
No, people go to the north to get red diesel.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you're in and around South Armagh.
Yeah, it's going to be washed.
And it's going to be washed. That's why it's cheaper.
Yeah. But I thought it was all cheaper. I didn't think it was just the washed stuff.
No.
Over €2 a litre on one of the motorway filling stations for diesel.
£2.
No, it was whatever it was in pound.
Yeah.
And I converted it. It was $2.09 or something.
But did you put it so right? Because I think this is a problem as well. So see if you're in the north and you're paying, and I could be majorly wrong in this, but if the price is £10, right, and you pay by card in euro,
yeah,
they rape you on exchange rates. Do they not know?
I think it depends. It depends if you use your bank or some that sometimes, the other way, sometimes in the card machine it'll come up, do you want to pay in pound or euro? I think some of them can be ridiculous exchange rates.
Right.
Because I was actually thinking about it. I was on the way up and I went into Kilberry to get diesel in there, and after that I was like, fuck it, I should have just waited and got it in the north.
Yeah.
I definitely shouldn't have.
No. But anyway, so supposedly the old fellow was telling me, you know that ceasefire that they had?
Yeah.
So like the time of the protests and the high fuel and there was a ceasefire and the prices dropped. supposedly Trump wasn't sticking by the ceasefire and he was still fucking bombing things here and there. Like.
Yeah.
But apparently, Iraq or whoever the fuck.
Iran.
Yeah, Iran. There we go. Iran fucking hit back. They were
Yeah.
sick of it. So they hit back.
Yeah.
And now there's no ceasefire. So now the price is going to fucking skyrocket.
Yeah, I have been hearing that the ceasefire keeps coming on and off.
Yeah.
It's actually been doing it for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's all, I don't know, whatever Trump is at over there. But
I don't know.
because it's basically
it.
Iran just went, well, yous are bombing us, so fuck yous. We're closing the strait.
Yeah, but I mean, like, right. So obviously, I don't agree with any of it because, well, I don't give a bollocks because I don't drive, but I don't agree with it from my end simply because, like, over here, you're going to have to be paying more for fuel and whatever else about it. But, like, if Trump is hitting them with bombs,
Yeah.
sure, you're going to just have to hit them back, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what the funny thing about it is, right? And not to get into a political podcast or anything like that. The funny thing is, right? So we're going to get shut down and cancelled for this just because I said this country.
Give a bollocks. Go on ahead.
So it's all Israel's fault because Israel say that Iran are really close to creating a nuke, which obviously isn't ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Israel have been saying that for like 40 years.
Right.
They keep saying, oh, Iran, they just don't like Iran. That's like, do you know when you don't like your neighbor and you ring the guards and you say that he's throwing rubbish into the ditch,
Yeah.
but you know he hasn't.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They just don't like them.
Fair.
So they just keep being like, yeah, they're nearly got a nuclear bomb there.
Do you know, I literally seen a clip earlier on today of a former CIA agent that found out there was some Vault 7 or some shit. I don't know what it was. Vault 7 had, they found out the contents of Vault 7 or some shit, and it turns out that the CIA had access to they were able to hack into all of these other, so Iraq, Iran, fucking Australia, literally everywhere. They were able to hack into their fucking their whole system, we'll say.
Yeah.
And hack back out. They could do it without leaving any evidence.
Right.
But they used to just leave evidence in, like, we'll say they'd hack into Iraq's fucking system and they'd leave not as Australians fucking speak English, but like they'd leave some like German words at the end of a little fucking,
right.
so then they'd be like, the Germans are after hacking us, and then it'd cause a war in between us. They absolutely
do you know what? Actually, speaking of overtaking Joe Rogan, we're not too far away from him here at the minute. This is a Joe Rogan podcast now.
Is it? Yeah. No, it's completely irrelevant to what year you would like your car, but we're going to have to pause this for 1 sec.
You're going to shoot some pigeons.
Right, Sublix, if you've made it this far in the video, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. It helps us out hugely. Also, like and comment. Thank you very much. Right, sorry about that. We had small technical difficulty, a.k.a. a bastard pigeon on the roof of the shed.
Joe, your man in Fallowed Head.
Yeah.
That's...
Man, I'd be dangerous with a gun, like.
Yeah.
I'd be dangerous with a gun, lad. Telling you. There'd be pigeons falling out of the sky left, right and centre.
Yeah, pigeons and, yeah.
Yeah, just pigeons then. No Bone 747s coming down.
Yeah.
Oh, we were getting really technical there about fucking CIA and everything.
Well,
the fuck has that got to do with cars, man?
God only knows. People don't listen to this podcast for cars, anyway. They listen to this to see what the fuck is going to come out of our mouth.
God knows.
We don't even know what's going to come
God knows. We went from...
Why I don't think you should buy a Reg over spec.
To the fucking CIA conspiracies. Do you know what I mean? How does that happen? I don't know.
Right,
anyway.
So moving on from
the CIA, swiftly.
Yeah, from buying the Reg before they come for us. But buying a Reg over spec, right? Another thing that I think about is, see when people have, like, say a weekend car, like I had the Corolla for a while, where it wasn't my main driver, like the Leon was my daily.
Yeah.
To the people that just get a daily car and they're like, oh yeah, I just want a cheap run around, €1,000 car.
Yeah.
I think if you have a weekend car, whatever, Jap, whatever, that you're not daily into work or doing the normal run to the shops in.
Yes.
I think that you should get a nice daily.
Yes.
Because
Now, I see two sides to this, right? Because I was always the latter. I was always the one that, like, so for the people that don't get a nice daily, like, I was always of the mindset that there's a €200 car, I'm going to buy that. I'd go and I'd find the cheapest car. I wouldn't give a bollocks. As long as it drove, I couldn't give a fuck what it was.
Yeah.
The Daihatsu Sirion, you didn't even know that I owned that car. Bought that car for, I think it was €250.
Yeah.
2002 Daihatsu Sirion, I'm nearly sure it was. I just love hardship.
Yeah.
I love it. And sometimes you get a fucking gem of a car.
Yeah.
For that cheap. But I do agree that if you're daily in a car, and obviously you've got money because you've got a weekend car.
Yeah.
You're going to want certain things, aren't you?
Yeah. Because I would have been the same as that as well. Not just as bad as that, with like just looking for the cheapest car, any car that I could buy. But like, I just get whatever. If I was looking for a Bora, whatever the cheapest Bora that wasn't completely fucked, and even if it was completely fucked, I'd probably still buy it. That's what I was getting. But now I'm in the mindset of, so you spend the majority of your driving time in your daily.
Yeah.
So why don't you want something? Now, like, it doesn't have to be something that's real nice on the outside.
Yeah.
But why don't you go out and buy a car that's got heated leather seats, air conditioning, a nice radio, good speakers?
I think if you've got a weekend car that's really nice, I think the only thing that should matter about your daily car is the inside.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Because you're not going to care about the outside of it. Like, obviously you don't want it to be written off outside.
Yeah.
But like, if you think about it, if you've got even a half an hour commute a day, so you're driving an hour a day, you want something with a bit of comfort in it. Especially in the winter, you want something you can flick heated seats on. In the summer, you can throw your air conditioning on.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I do understand where people come from, but I do think if you've got enough money to buy a weekend car, you've got enough money to buy a nice daily.
Yeah.
And like, you don't have to go out and spend 20 grand on a daily.
Nah.
There's plenty of really nice cars for between 5 and 10 grand.
Yeah, man. That F10 that I had.
Yeah.
Fucking comfortable.
Yeah, and cheap.
Really comfortable and cheap. Very cheap. What did I pay for that? 15?
Something like that, yeah.
1,500, 2 grand or something like that?
Yeah. But like, I didn't always think that. But like, so say the Leon, that's a really nice daily in my opinion. But, and say like the Amarok's technically my daily now. Like, I don't really have a daily now because like I've got a company van that I bring home with me. But if I was to ever get a job again where I was driving to work, I'd be looking at the highest spec car that I could get.
Yeah.
For reasonable money, probably 5 grand or less.
Yeah.
But even at that, like, as much as I don't like them, you probably get a diesel Mark 5, diesel Mark 6 with leather seats, good radio, good speakers.
Golf?
Yeah.
Would you get a Golf for a daily? I can't see you in a Mark 6 Golf.
No, like, I probably wouldn't. It was just an example as the first thing that came. Like, something in and around that kind of era of, like, Mark 5, Mark 6, Jettas even. Like, it'd be more chance of you buying a Jetta.
Yeah.
Like, a 2011, 2012 Jetta. What are they going for now? Surely can't be more than 5 or 6 grand.
Nah, you get one for 5 grand.
So, whichever one has leather seats in it, air conditioning, and a good radio, sorted.
There you are.
Because, like, and I wouldn't bother doing it up.
Yeah.
Like, you're just driving it to work.
Would an armrest be a deal breaker for you? You'd want one. I'd want one on a daily.
Yeah, probably would. It's actually one thing. You don't realise how much you use an armrest until you don't have one.
Yeah. That's it. See, when you're used to having an armrest and you jump into a car without one, you kind of just
you
slump into the side.
Because so I drive a Transit for work and they've got like fold down armrests.
Yeah.
And it broke down, I don't know when it was. Broke down a while ago anyway. And I got a hire van out. And what I used to do when I was getting into the Transit, the armrest was always folded down.
Yeah.
One arm onto the armrest and like pull myself in using the armrest. Went hop into, I forget, I have no idea what the van was the hire van was. Hopped in, nearly fell into the van because I went straight for the armrest. But then sitting there, my arm has nowhere to go.
Yeah,
like
it's just pure awkward. You're just kind of
Yeah.
doing things with it up here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing. And you really, like, see if someone was listening to this that's never had an armrest before.
Oh, man, you're deprived.
You don't know what you're missing. And,
Nah.
like, you'll never know what you're missing until you get a car with an armrest.
Yeah. You're fucking taking a lodge, yeah. I'm telling you now, man.
Yeah, now that you say it, a daily, it would have to have a good
It
armrest.
has to.
Do you know one of the best armrests I've ever had in a car is in that Jeep?
It's big.
Like, me and you can sit in the front of that, put both our arms on the armrest, and there's another arms width.
Yeah, like, so somebody from the back then could just lie their arm in, just for the sake of it.
And the three arms wouldn't be touching.
No. Right, here's one for you. Have you ever had an armrest, right, where it's not that big, and we'll say a Bora armrest?
Yeah.
Right, so you know they're skinny. They fit one arm, that's it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody try to use it? Yeah. It's probably me. It's probably me. That's so annoying, I'd say.
Yeah. But then actually, right, thinking about armrests, the Corolla doesn't have one, but I've never missed it out of it.
Yeah, but that's because I don't know. I can't find the words, but I understand. I understand why you don't miss it.
It technically does have one. Like, it's got the little center console bit that all E11s have.
Yeah.
But it's too low down to be used as an armrest.
Yes. You just don't miss it. Yeah.
You never, you've driven a lot of E11 Corollas, and you've never got into one and been like, oh, fuck, I've got no armrest.
I actually used to have my seat that low in one of the E11s that I had. that I would use the armrest, yeah.
But then if you hopped into a Mark IV Golf and it had no armrest in it,
oh yeah, no, you'd miss it.
Like, you'd be over on the passenger seat before you know what was happening.
Taking a stroke. What do you mean?
That is mad. It's one thing.
It's one thing that's overlooked.
You'd forget to look out in it.
Yeah.
If you were going to look at a car, you'd forget to check if it had an armrest
until you go to drive it away, and then you're like, bollocks.
You go for the test drive and you end up on your man's lap because you got to put your arm on the armrest.
Well, yeah, for different reasons as well, man. Yeah, armrests, definitely. So on armrests, you know there's universal ones you can get.
Yeah.
Bollocks, they're shit. Don't get them.
I've never used one. And they're all they're the same design as the Mark IV and the Bora one, aren't they?
Yeah.
The universal ones.
Well, not necessarily. They're like, I don't even know how to they're fucked. Don't ever get them.
Yeah.
They're just, look, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look them up. They're bad.
Yeah, I'd never.
And they're pure flimsy too, like.
Yeah. In fairness, most cars, for whatever it is about like all car makers, they don't know how to make a good armrest. Because nearly all armrests will open.
Yeah.
Nearly all armrests are also fucked. They either don't open, or the hinges are broken off them, or they're real flimsy. Like even the one in the Amarok, touch wood at the minute, works fine.
Yeah.
But it's a common problem in them.
Not right. So if you look at the likes of Mercedes and BMW,
yeah,
the armrests in them are quite good. I've never.
Yeah.
It's like it's part of the center console.
Yeah, but that's
just there.
So they open that way.
They open that way, yeah.
But then if you think about it,
and then also in the E60s, they open up the way.
Oh, do they?
They do, yeah.
Like how many Mark IV Golfs and Boras have you had with armrests?
Oh, and you go to lift the top and it just comes off. Or if you lift the whole arm, God forbid you have to lift the whole armrest. Whatever the fuck you have in that armrest is gone.
Yeah.
It's all over the back seat, lad.
Yeah. And it's the same. The Corolla's one is still attached, but if you open it up, you can there's about 4 inches of movement either side of it.
All Corollas are like that, though.
Yeah.
Like, I actually had a couple. I definitely had one Corolla that you could just take it off. It was just like a lunchbox lid.
What is it with car manufacturers and not being capable of so BMW have sorted it out.
BMW and Mercedes, I will say. Audis
are fucked.
I'm trying to think of the Audis.
A4 B8 ones aren't great.
No, they're not. They're nowhere near great. They're actually terrible as well, yeah. I was trying to think of them there. But the newer ones.
Don't know. Haven't been in the newer one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have.
I can't think of them.
My cousin is a 2016 F4, but I
Yeah.
actually can't remember.
I think they're pop as well. I think they're after going down the route of
Yeah,
the
BMW kind of.
BMW kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's a strange one now that I think about it, because
Isn't
there
it?
is a lot, like.
Yeah.
Because I think with Volkswagen in that era, I'm pretty sure the one that's in the Leon, they just made one design and they were like, every car is getting this.
Yeah.
Same the Leon, same Boras, Mark IV Golfs. Passats are the same as well, I think.
B5 Passats are the exact same.
They just was like, fuck it, it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, I don't know, man. Not great.
But yeah, see if you're listening to this and you've never driven a car with an armrest, just go find a friend that has an armrest and drive the car.
Yeah.
And you'll realise what you're missing.
And then just, yeah, you won't even give them back to car then.
No.
Or you will, but you'll take the armrest.
Do you know what I've always wanted in a van?
Well,
some vans you can get 2 armrests.
wait, what?
So, like, the Transit I have now.
On both sides?
Both sides.
I've seen that, yeah. But would you not just use the door?
Yeah, but I just imagine having it, like, you can use it over, but it's a little bit of a stretch.
Is it?
A little
In the
bit.
van?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. I don't know. So then what do you, when you're caked up like that, then what are you doing? Like, you steering with your knees, like?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. But, so we're actually kind of after getting into it there as well. So to lead on from that again, if you were buying a daily, what are you going to look out of? So let's say now, if you're going buying a daily, where you are now, like, so your dailies before were like, whatever, the cheapest you could get, and it didn't matter. But say in the morning, if you were like, right, fuck it, I'm going to get a new daily.
Right.
What's your...
Black leather.
Yeah.
Has to have black leather. Has to have an armrest.
Yeah.
Cruise control would be nice.
No, cruise control is a definite for me.
Yeah, okay, right. See, I got fucking spoiled with that F10. It had auto lights,
Yeah.
auto wipers. I remember making a big deal over these things, and supposedly everybody has them now.
Yeah.
I've like, that was, what year was that? Was that 11 or a 10? No, it was a 10. I think
10. Yeah.
it was a 10. I don't even think I had that in the Audi, or maybe I did. I can't remember, but I only had the Audi for a short period of time. But man, auto lights, auto wipers, cruise control, what else? Like, everything was fucking auto in it. Like, it was brilliant. I would also, on the idea of auto, I'd like the daily to be auto as well.
So would I.
Yeah.
And it's one of, if you've listened to our guest episode with Declan, is that the only quickfire we've done? I think it is. That's released.
Yeah, that's released, yeah.
So at the end in our quickfire, one of the questions in it is auto or manual. And I think if I was to be asked that, I'd be torn, because it depends for me.
Yeah. Man, I don't even fucking really drive.
Yeah.
But for me, I'd be torn as well, because I was always against automatics.
So was I.
Until I had one.
Yep. And I think a lot of people will be the same. I think anyone listening to this that was like, whatever both of us said, autos, and if they turned the nose up at it, if they've never driven an auto before, it would change their mind.
Now, to be fair, right, the Rangers, Ford Rangers, the 17, 18 model ones, they're auto. I wouldn't like them in auto.
Right.
I'd prefer them in the box is very clicky in it.
Yeah.
Very, very clicky. But every other car, automatic. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like manual. I fucking love a manual.
Why I'd find it hard to answer that question is, for a daily, to answer this question, it would have to be an auto.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would probably always have a manual alongside it.
Yep.
Like my Corolla, if it was an auto, disgusting.
Yeah, foil.
But then the Jeep, if it was manual, I think it'd ruin it a little.
I think it would, yeah. I think it would.
Like, that Jeep is pure comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you'd need, so for me, a daily, you'd have to do as little as possible inside. Now, you want the car to do almost everything.
Yeah.
You kind of just want to sit there and steer, and that's it.
Basically, yeah. Would Apple CarPlay be important to you?
Yes.
Yeah. Same.
Hands down, Farley Auto Style. If you haven't got one already, contact us on Facebook or Instagram. There we go. There's the plug for this episode.
And that's the same as an auto and the same as an armrest. You don't know what you're missing until you've got it.
That's it. Thanks for the sales, Dan. No, but I am, honest to God, lad. It has to have CarPlay.
Yeah.
It has to. What are you going back to one of them little fucking? Are you having your sat nav on your phone and the
Yeah.
dash, and then somebody fucking rings you, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you allegedly answer the phone while driving, and then before you know it, you miss your fucking exit. Man, get a CarPlay.
They are 100% worth it.
Yep.
Like, so I have never had CarPlay in a car up until I got the Jeep. I couldn't ever buy a daily without CarPlay again.
No, it'd have to have it. Two things to spin off on this now, right? I forget the first one, so it's probably only going to be one. Do you know them digital dashes on the fucking... So one of the boys is only just after getting a GTI, 2019 GTI Golf,
Yeah.
right? Digital dash. You can have the maps on it.
Yeah, same with the A4s. Yeah. I don't really like it though.
You don't?
No,
Why?
because my cousin has a 2016 A4 S-Line Black Edition. Basically, it's top spec.
Yeah.
That's actually got brown leather in it, which I really, really like.
I would be... I know I've never had a car with brown leather. I do like the look of it, though.
Yeah. But you can put the maps onto his dash too, but you can't put like Google Maps from CarPlay onto it.
I know, yeah. But it's still cool looking, though.
It does. It looks cool.
Yeah.
But I noticed because he was away or something, and it was when I was in Athlone, and I drove it up and down to Athlone a couple of times,
Mm-hmm.
and I just found myself never using it.
Oh,
The digital dash is cool,
Yeah.
but I just found myself like I never once actually threw the maps into the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I think my brain is accustomed to looking to the left for maps.
Yeah.
Because even before I had Apple CarPlay, your phone's always mounted on the left.
Yeah. There's the next thing. CarPlay, right? Now, you're an iPhone man. I'm an iPhone man.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen CarPlay, like Android CarPlay?
Yeah, Android Auto.
It's mental.
Is it?
It's, man. Because, like, I fit CarPlay, so I don't want to be plugging again, but, like, there's only ever been one person that I set up the CarPlay for that had Android.
Yeah. I've never actually seen it. Is it much different to Apple CarPlay?
Man, it's right. It's night and day. Apple CarPlay is so basic.
Really?
Oh, lad, so basic in comparison to Android CarPlay.
Oh. What can the Android one do?
I
that the
don't
Apple one
like.
can't?
I presume they do the same things, but like, there's so much more on the Android. Like,
That's mental.
and the whole layout of it as well. It's wild looking. I reckon if I was to get a daily in the morning, I'd nearly just buy an Android phone just for the Android CarPlay.
Yeah. The one thing with Android is, like, anyone you talk to that owns an Android loves them.
Yeah.
And anything you hear about Android is usually fairly good.
Yeah.
I could never own one.
No, I tried. I remember one time. It was one of the Samsung Galaxy something or other. I got it. Or no, I didn't buy it. I used one of the boys' phones just to see could I use it.
Yeah.
And I went off and I bought a HTC.
Oh.
Yeah. Sold it the next week.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah. Neither could I.
I just couldn't.
Like-
Are HTC still a thing?
Don't think so. Like, because my mother and father, they're both Android and they've always been Android.
Yeah.
But I can't. It's whatever way the interface is laid out in them. I just find it so inconvenient.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's probably not, and it probably is better than Apple.
Yeah.
But just like I've never owned an Android phone, so the first touchscreen phone I would have got
Was Apple.
was Apple. Actually, no, it wasn't. The first touchscreen phone I ever got was a Nokia.
You had a Nokia touchscreen?
Yeah,
Eh?
back when I was in first year, I think.
Man, I didn't even know Nokia had done touchscreens.
Yeah,
The fuck?
and it was now like beyond basic touchscreen.
Yeah.
Like it was basically just a normal phone, like keypad phone,
Mm-hmm.
but the touchscreen worked on it. Like you couldn't watch like YouTube or anything on it like
Yeah.
that. And there was no like So to the way like on an iPhone, like you just tap the screen and you just scroll.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it, like you had to like proper like push your finger into the screen to get to do anything.
Aha. Yeah.
But
did you ever have Blackberries?
No, I missed that.
Man, BBM.
I'd say I was like a year too late.
Yeah,
for Blackberries.
BBM was the shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Where did we start? Oh, CarPlay. Yeah. So you said both your parents are Android.
Yeah.
Connect their phone to your system.
Yeah, I must actually have a look.
Give it a look. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's mind blowing.
Yeah,
I've seen it, and actually, because your man was here with me, and I was just running through with his thing, and I was so baffled at how he just wanted to go, like, you know, and there was me, look at this, it does this. Yeah, mad.
Would you? Is there any other like non-negotiables you'd need to buy if you're buying a daily now in the morning?
I want a car that I'm going to do as little as possible in.
Yeah.
Do you get me? I'm definitely wanting auto wipers, auto lights. I want the black leather simply because. Do you get me? For me, it's the best.
Yeah.
Interior black leather.
See, the one thing on auto wipers.
Yeah.
Once you own something that has bad auto sense on the wipers, you won't like it anymore. So the Jeep has good auto sense and wipers, but the Transit has terrible.
Yeah.
It's that bad that I've switched it off.
Yeah. Now, I've had that. There was one or two cars that I had auto wipers in that wasn't great.
Like in the Transit, when you've got the auto wipers switched on and it starts like trickling rain, it's grand. It'll work away normal.
Yeah.
And then if it gets a little bit heavier, wipers just go flat out.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they won't slow back down. Even if it stops raining.
Yeah.
It takes them ages to stop. And then you look like a mental bastard.
Yeah. Because it's drizzling and your wipers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I wouldn't be that fussed about.
But what if you turn them off and then back on again at that point?
No, they'll stay where they were at.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you had to switch it off. It was doing my head.
Yeah. No, that'd fuck me up. What is it, Ford?
Ford, yeah.
Fuck Ford.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your non-negotiables?
I think they'd be pretty similar to them. I don't think there's anything that you said that I wouldn't have. Bar the auto wipers and probably auto lights as well. I'm not that fussed on auto lights. I'm that fussed as in I like lights that when you can leave them in the on position and when you switch it off, they also go off. I like that. But a lot of cars have that now.
Yeah.
But like having a car that's got proper auto lights doesn't really affect me that much.
Yeah, but like dipping and putting your heads on.
Oh, that sort.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
What did you think I meant?
Auto lights that come on themselves.
Oh.
So the Jeep has that where you can put them onto auto. So when it gets dark, they'll come on.
Right.
But it doesn't have it won't high beam itself.
Yeah, it's auto dip.
Yeah.
Auto high beam and dip. That's what I presumed auto lights were.
That doesn't faze me that much either, to be honest.
It doesn't.
No,
I know it doesn't, but like I'm just a lazy bastard, like.
Yeah. See,
you get me?
They don't work well enough.
I think they do. It depends on the car.
Yeah, that's true.
Depends on the car.
Because my cousin's A4 that I was driving, that had it. And if you're driving on the motorway at night, sometimes the motorway signs, it'll dip for them.
Oh, yeah, it dips for the signs.
It'll dip for the sign, but then it won't dip for the car.
It sounds like an issue and not an ish me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the main things that I would need in a car: good speakers, Apple CarPlay, cruise control, automatic, multifunction steering wheel.
I love a multifunction steering wheel, but like if you've got all of those extras,
you're gonna
have the steering wheel anyway.
Yeah, and a well laid out one as well.
Yeah.
You ever driven a car with a badly laid out multifunction steering wheel?
I don't like the multifunction steering wheel on the Mark 5 Golfs. I don't know.
them.
They're just they're buttons. Like they're too. I don't know. They're too clicky. Like
Yeah, like it's good in the Jeep, and in fairness, it's good in the Transit.
Yeah,
I have driven bad ones.
Like
it was an Opel Movano.
Saab had one.
Did have. It was a pretty good one. Saab, wasn't it?
Decent one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think once it has them things, and all of them things are interior things. It's not a single thing I'd give a shit about the outside of it.
Couldn't give a bollocks.
Like, yeah, no, I really wouldn't care. Would you mind, would it bother you if it was a hatchback or Saloon.
No,
Yeah.
wouldn't faze
Probably,
me.
if I was stuck, I'd probably rather a saloon over a hatch.
Would you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if it's a hatch, I prefer 3-door hatches.
Okay.
But then a 3-door hatch is also inconvenient as fuck if you're bringing anyone.
Yeah.
Like if you're bringing more than one person, they're a pain in the hole.
So you prefer a 3-door hatch, but you've got a 4-door hatch? No, yours isn't a hatch. Saloon.
Yep.
Corolla. My bad.
Yeah. And
Thought it was a Sadback. Shout out to Tonelli.
And the one hatch Corolla I did have was a 4-door one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think after that, it wouldn't really bother me.
Hmm.
I don't even think the colour of the leather, cream leather.
No, it would though.
Yeah, no.
It would.
Cream leather with a cream dash.
Sick. But if you had white leather as well, you're using it for a daily, chances are you're going to be in them clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to piss you off.
But then, like, it was white leather that was in that Saab.
Yeah, but they were fairly bad. Like.
Oh, yeah, they were manky. But the one thing with white leather is, like, the white leather gets dirty, but the black leather also gets dirty. You can just see it on the white leather.
Yeah.
So at least you know when to clean it or what to clean.
But again, it's my daily. I don't want to clean the fucking thing.
Yeah, that's true too.
Do you know what I mean?
Would it bother you if it was petrol or diesel?
It has to be diesel.
Yeah.
Has to be. Man, if you, like, would you drive a petrol up and down the country? For a daily. You want a diesel.
Yeah, you do really want a diesel.
I thought that goes without saying.
When it's going to be an auto as well. And yeah, you want
definitely has to be diesel.
2-litre diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or more.
Yeah, ideally more. Like if you were to tax them things for fucking less, it'd be more. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're listening.
Yeah,
is there anything that we missed out that is a complete non-negotiable?
Just let me know in the comments.
Yeah. Speaking of comments,
there we go.
Do you want to read some of them?
Yeah, man. I don't think I've ever. I tried once. I'm not actually dyslexic.
Oh yeah, I'm actually dyslexic.
Are you fucked?
Yeah.
And it's you that reads the comments every week. Oh, lad. Yeah, give me them out, so.
We got a couple of good ones, actually. Oh, before we read comments, we have to give a mention.
Oh, shit, we do. Is right, yeah.
So, I was actually starting to work on the Amarok last week. I was just going out and I was jacking it up. And I got a DM on Instagram from Limited Slip Differences. I said, oh.
Here we go.
What's going on here? They're looking for a fight, maybe? But no, so got a phone call from Michael from Limited Slip Differences, who is 100% in fairness to him.
Yeah.
Very sane man. We got chatting for a bit. And I've actually listened. So I listen to podcasts religiously. Like I listen to a stupid amount.
Yeah, I say I don't have time. I definitely have time. I need to get myself back into the routine of listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Even while she's one. Like, man, that one that he dropped was on Sunday. I loved that one. I listened to the first 10 minutes of it, and then Ashton picked me up, and I couldn't listen anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to listen to the rest of that. I still haven't listened to it.
Yeah.
So I just don't listen. But Dan is a big fan.
Yeah. Like I've been listening to podcasts since before podcasts were a cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when Limited Slip Differences started first, and they were the first like modified automotive, and then they've got the agri side of things as well, which also interests me. But yeah, it was a bit mad for me to get a message off them. Like, well, send me your number on there. So we got chatting anyway, and there's definitely something in the pipeline coming.
Yeah, bit of a collab.
We've got a few comments, and they've got a few comments of people looking for it. So we might as well give the people what they want.
Yeah, people want it, we'll give it to them.
So imagine the shite talk that's going to go on in that episode.
I need to go and listen to a few other episodes.
Yeah, they are good.
Because I do recall when we were going to get the equipment for the pod.
Yeah.
We were like, we're doing a pod. We knew it was going to be a car-related one. Limited Slip Differences were one of the names that was mentioned by you.
Yeah.
To say that we would, like, it's going to be similar what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, a lot of stuff we talk about is similar. So if you're listening to us and
you've
never heard of them,
give them a listen.
They're not Like they're a good show to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And then vice versa, if you're one of their listeners coming here,
Let us know.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
there's-
get that collab going.
There's definitely something in the pipeline for that, and they're not that far away from us either.
Yeah, where are they
So,
from?
Somewhere in around Ballymena direction, I think it is.
Oh
So,
yeah,
about an hour and a half.
yeah, not too bad.
Handy enough.
Tell me, we'll get something worked out there.
Yeah, and he cannot shout at me because he gave out to me for not shouting out last time. Michael.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Somebody giving out to you?
See, I felt bad then because they had shouted us out, and
Yeah.
I completely forgot about it. So
Right.
sorry about that. We gave you a good long shout out this time.
Yeah.
But getting into our regular comments, Kevin Mann said, "Well, lads, listened to episode 0 when it came out, but podcasts aren't really my thing, so I never really took to it. Recently had a notion to listen again, and I can say you're the only pod I've ever listened to. Not to mind finished all episodes, so that's got to mean something. That is mad."
Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, what's his name?
Kevin Mann.
Kevin Mann.
I presume Mann is in a second name. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it could be. Man, that's mad.
Yeah.
How did he come across episode 0?
Don't know. Maybe he knows you.
Maybe. I'm kind
Um,
of thinking, yeah, that's
and
mad.
fair fucks to him, actually, for listening after episode 0. Any of you that are
Yeah.
listening. Because I went back recently and listened to episode 0. The audio quality is shocking.
Yeah, it's terrible. Even, right, I've mentioned Walshy a couple of times here now, right, but he was saying to me, he was like, lad, I can honestly say the audio on your podcast is good. It's decent, he says. When you were asking me at the start about the audio on that, he was afraid to say that how bad it was.
It
but
was
terrible.
so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to it and I was like, I should delete this, but I can't.
No.
That's
Yeah.
where we started. And then I wonder how many people we've lost that have went to start on episode 0 and they were like, fuck that.
Yeah, but like that, I wouldn't be too worried because there's Kevin,
Yeah, I
who started
suppose
on
that-
episode 0, would have never came back and then came back.
Yeah. But he also said, keep up the good work, boys. And I have an idea. You should rate viewers' cars or give someone a car of the week so we can get involved too. I have an E90 for my first car, and he gave me his TikTok, if you want to knows. That's something we've talked about from the start.
Yep.
Like before we started the podcast, it was like a segment idea we had.
Yeah.
It's something we'd like to do.
It is definitely something I think we would like to do, yeah.
But I think for it to work, we'll have to be brutally honest.
Yeah.
So if you're going to send your car in,
Yeah,
and if
we-
you're going to be
Yeah.
butthurt by us talking shit about it, nothing we'd say about anyone's car is going to be meant in seriousness.
Yeah. So, like, we really wanted to do this. I'm only have to remember, we really wanted this to be a segment of the podcast when we first started.
Yeah.
And the whole thing that threw us was we were afraid of alienating the listeners.
Yeah.
So, like, we're quite opinionated on, like, based off of nothing because we know fuck all.
Yes. Absolutely not.
But we're strongly opinionated on fuck all, basically.
Yeah.
So you could send us in a car, and it could be, in your eyes, the nicest car in the world, and we could just fucking slate it.
Yeah. But I think that's the most important thing about a car. So I think we will start. If there's interest in it, we'll keep it going.
Mhm.
So if you're listening to this now and you've got a car and you want to send it in,
And you want to rate it, just drop a photo of it.
yeah, throw it in. You can throw it into the Instagram DMs. So we'll have to get into the habit of starting checking them every week.
When you say we, you mean me.
Yeah.
I'll get checking them. Yeah, actually, do you know what? We'll fucking you continue on there, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
jump on here and see.
either send them to the Instagram or the TikTok page. I know you can, once you're not following, or once we're not following you back, you can only send one message, but I always check the message request. If you send us one message, I'll accept the message request, send it on.
Yeah.
But I also, just before you do that, so because it was Kevin's idea,
Mm-hmm.
let's make his car the very first one.
Okay.
So it's actually not a bad car to start off on. And he says it was, so I have an E90 for my first car. So this is his first car. Blue, this one here.
Okay. Oh,
Blue 320.
that's nice. What's the lip on that?
So yourself, I'm not actually sure.
That's really nice. Yeah, it's not overly done.
But it's like, it's
It's subtle, but it's
Subtle.
really nice.
but it's clean.
Yep.
Like that doesn't need anything else to look nice.
Like you probably didn't even notice there. He's got the eyebrows on the headlights there.
Oh yeah, I
It's a
don't even.
nice touch.
And that's a dangerous touch to put in a car because that can skew a car either
Yeah,
way.
it can do, but I like that.
For
I
a
like
first car, that's
And the wheels as well.
yeah.
The wheels, keeping it OEM, I really like that car.
Do you know one thing? And this isn't to go plug in your business again because I don't give a shite.
Yep.
Do you know what I'd like in that? Full tints.
Yep.
I think that it just
Full tint would
front
be nice.
three.
And would you go for the Batman mirror covers on that?
No,
No, you wouldn't.
don't really
You
like.
don't
them.
like them.
But yeah, that's not a bad start for our
Right.
first one.
I just checked the. Sorry to butt in. That's a really good car.
Yeah.
I like that car.
Thank you for sending it in. It is a good shout for a segment. It's something
Yep.
we've wanted to do. If you're going to send your car in, and if we end up slating it, it's not meant to. We don't actually hate you or your car.
No, it's not.
As long
it's a
as
bit of
you
crap.
like your car, that's all that matters.
And that's what's wrong with. We went to this before, where that's what's wrong with the car scene.
yeah,
Is people are afraid of what everybody else is going to think.
Yeah.
Like, it's your car. You build it to how you like and how
Yeah.
you want it. And if nobody else likes it, who gives a bollocks?
as long as you come out your front door in the morning and you look at it and you go, I like this.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's interest in that, send your car in and we'll give it. Will we do a rating out of 10? Will we do that?
Should we, though? Because, like, what do you... I don't think you should. I think it's either a fucking... We'll do one of them ticks or one of the X things.
Yeah, we'll do something like that.
Something like that. Because I feel like if you were to do a rating, or maybe we'll get a board of our listeners' cars and keep it in the back. We could do that.
Something like
Because
that.
we've got that board thing up there. We do something with that.
Yeah. We'll get looking into it a bit further, but we'll
Yeah,
see
yeah.
now. And I suppose if there's not much interest,
I
there's
think-
no point.
I think cause it's hard. Like, how are you going to rate it? Because I'd give that an 8 or a 9.
I
But
was
then
gonna
if
go-
somebody sends in a fucking Bugatti or something, that's going to be a 10.
No, I wouldn't put a Bugatti 10.
So you'd have that over a Bugatti. But this
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. The rating system needs to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know? I
'Cause
reckon
I
it's
would
either
have went for a 7. It's a solid 7 on that.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with a system because I feel like there should be like not as such a pass or a fail, but more so a fucking Redline Republic certified or we wouldn't ever drive that car.
Yeah.
Just something like that. We'll come up with something and we'll have it ready for the next episode.
Yeah.
But are you fucking ready?
Probably
are you
not.
ready, Dan?
Probably not.
Man, you're gonna cream yourself.
Yeah.
Look what I'm after seeing in the DMs.
Yeah.
I'm going to accept firstly because they requested to tag. You've got some photos of the Corolla, a video of the Corolla.
Yeah. No way.
Hold on. We're not going to get see with the music on that there.
Yeah, I'll just turn it down there. Shouldn't be. And they are some of the best pictures I've ever seen taken.
Oh,
of that
yeah?
car. Yeah.
That's your man that sent a big long message. I think that's your man that you were speaking to that day.
It is.
So Dan had a listener of the pod spot him at Mondello and went over and spoke to him. And yeah, I think that's something that they spoke about possibly getting him on the pod. And I think that's something that we should do as well. I think we're both in agreement that we would like to, if you're listening and you know it's you, we'll be in touch.
Yeah. So if you're listening, I'll probably have given you a ring before this.
Yeah.
But so I was just coming out. He had texted the page before that, and I kept meaning to go up. I knew he had a trade stall at Drift Masters, and I kept meaning to go up. And every time I walked by, there was people around, and I didn't want to go butting into a conversation.
Yeah.
And then just as I was leaving, I spotted him, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then he spotted me at the same time. So, I don't want to talk too much into it because I'm not that clued up on what it is exactly.
Yep.
But it's basically promoting mechanical trades, I suppose,
Yes.
in Ireland, which is something that because I was an apprentice at one point,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not enough apprentices. There's not enough mechanics coming into the country. So something I definitely like to talk about.
Yeah, I definitely, I've got an opinion on that as well, and I could be wrong about it, but I think whatever about heavy machinery mechanics, because obviously you're a heavy machinery mechanic. My cousin Jamie Kilkenny's a heavy machinery mechanic. Car mechanics, I think there's an issue there.
Yeah.
Whereby they don't get paid enough.
No mechanic really gets paid enough.
Yeah.
But
And so I feel like, because I know quite a few qualified mechanics that just work a regular 9 to 5, they don't work in mechanics at all.
yeah.
I think that's an issue.
Yeah. I think we'll
Yeah.
park that one until it comes
of
on.
course.
But stay tuned for that one.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a young person listening to this and you're interested in an apprenticeship.
Yep.
What I will say now is go and do it.
Yep.
Just get your apprenticeship. It's
Fact.
tough. It is tough for the first while, but it's well worth it at the end.
Yep.
So I must remember to text Kevin and throw a picture in there.
Yes.
I will 100% forget. Jake Burnham Hand, he said, "Yes, lads, you've made my day there. Thank you." And I just wanted to say, I totally agree. It is hard to find a good welder. I'm one by trade, but absolutely hate welding cars. I'm currently in the process of somewhat restoring a Mark 1 MX-5, and it took me weeks to find one. Might have to make a hood exit for the MX-5 next.
Yes.
Actually, speaking of that, was it him? I don't think it was him. Do you remember last week your man that was telling us about the B5 with the death map that he had the hood exit on?
Yes.
And the guards told him to take it out.
Yeah.
He sent videos into the it was him. Yeah, it was him.
Is it?
Wait till you I fell in love with this guy.
Oh, yeah. What's that, a B5 Passat?
Yeah.
Does he still have it?
No. Oh, I think he does, but he took the hood exit off it.
Nah. That thing is sick, man.
So cool.
The fucking flames out of the gun. Nah, right. I want a hood exit. I don't give a bollocks. I want a hood exit.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time I nearly lost my finger putting a fucking screamer pipe out of it? I should have just went straight up through the bonnet.
Yeah.
I should have.
I think because it's on the micros, you can flip the manifold on the micro, but I think you were going to try it on that car, but you couldn't flip the manifold.
Yeah, it was a Corsa.
Corsa, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can flip the manifold on the micro, can't you?
On a K11 micro.
Maybe not.
If I didn't love them enough as it was, I love them a little bit more now.
Yeah.
No, I think a diesel with a hood exit though.
Yeah. Because that car, so we talked about, or I said about the Black Smoke Racings, they've got a diesel Mercedes with a hood exit on it.
Say Mercedes?
No, what? Mercedes?
Say it again.
Mercedes? I always get shit, right? How do you say, so do you know
Mercedes?
That app there.
Facebook.
Yeah, I say Facebook.
Yeah, but that's people around here, they say book.
Is it around here?
But it's book. Ashling says it as well, book.
Yeah.
So you don't go for a look, a Luke. Do you know what I say, Luke?
Luke?
As in look.
Look, yeah.
Yeah. Book. Yeah. Facebook.
Yeah. I always get shit for that, the way I say it.
Somebody call Ambulam.
And with Jake saying that us shouting his comment out made his day. Him sending me them videos genuinely made my day.
Man,
that's so cool.
That's sick. I love that. That's a really, really nice Passat.
Yeah.
I love that. I hope he still has it. Very best of luck with the Mark 1. What am I doing with me fucking... very best of luck with the Mazda.
Yeah.
I want to see that when it's finished as well.
Yeah. I can understand what he says. So he's a welder, but he hates welding cars. I'm a truck mechanic and I hate working on cars. So I know exactly how he feels.
Yeah. Do you know what else is actually... So it's hard to... We were saying that it's hard to find decent welders for exhaust on cars. Do you know what else is really hard to find?
What?
Auto electronics. Electricians. There we go.
Very, very hard to find a good one.
Yeah. What do you mean, find a good... I don't think I've ever
found
anyone
at all. Yeah, well, technically all mechanics are capable of doing auto electrician stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, like you do part of that as your apprenticeship. Like every mechanic should be able to chase a broken wire.
No, but right, so what was it? Somebody rang me the other day, right? I know because I do auto styling, it's not unheard of for people to ask me to do some electrical work, right? Now I'll fit a light bar, right? I'm not an electrician. What was that look? Man, light bars are handy, right? I'll fit a light bar. This man had a motor, what's it, a motor home? Something along the lines, anyway. And telly wasn't working in it. Or they got a telly for it and they wanted it wired up or something.
Yeah.
That's auto electronics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
that's not something I'm going to do.
By right, maybe car mechanics are different a little bit, but by right, most mechanics should be well capable of able to do that. But I know for a fact, for me, I hate anything to do with electrics.
Yeah. But so you're saying to me in that perspective, they could go to a mechanic.
Yeah.
Mechanic should be able to wire in that telly for them.
Should be absolutely no hassle at all.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Because I guarantee the last person they were thinking of was a mechanic.
Probably, yeah. Like now, the other side of it is like there's plenty of bad mechanics that will take the job on that shouldn't be taking the job. Like I'm a mechanic and I won't take the job on because I don't like wiring.
Yeah.
So I'm not that good at it. But then there was a lad I worked with when I was with Scania, and he was just like a wizard with electronics. So any broken wire, wiring lights, wiring, no matter what it was, wiring it in, he just was really good at it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I hated it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to find someone. It's hard to find people that are good at that. And then when you do find someone that's really good at it, they're really expensive.
Yeah. But that's because it's, what did he say? Supply and demand.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah. But going on there, so Kevo Leonardo, he crashed his father's
Oh,
E10.
shit, yeah.
So the car he crashed was actually 10 years old. It wasn't brand new. I just presumed it was brand new.
Ah.
It's still only a 10-year-old. That's like someone
that's-
letting crashing the Jeep on me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd still be raging, like.
He said the car crash was 10 years old, but he had only bought it the Saturday, and I crashed it the Sunday night. I got married in 2022, and my mum produced the note I wrote and read it out during her speech. I have video of it somewhere. She kept the note 20 years.
Nah, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. If you could find the video, send that in.
Or even just the note. I just love to see what
Man,
the note said.
I love that story. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's deadly. But like, I know it wasn't brand new, but as you said there,
It's only 10 years old.
man,
Even if it was 20 years old and your young lad went out and crashed it after you only owned it a day.
yeah, I'd be fuming. Man, I would leather his holes. I would. There'd be belt scores all over your man's back. I swear to God.
Yeah. Mark said, well, lads, I'm just after buying a Peugeot Partner 2003. What should I put on it? Thanks, lads.
Peugeot
We're
Partner
after getting to a
2003.
wild point where people think that we
Well, I
have the
actually-
answers.
No.
2003 Partner, right? And see how much I am against CB aerials.
Yeah.
That's the car for a CB aerial.
I'm nearly sure you flipped the back axle in them.
Don't know. I know you do in the older caddies. I don't know
I'm
much about
nearly
them.
sure you do that. So you're going to want to take the springs out of the front.
Are you going that way?
Man, what do you mean am I going that way? This is who I am, Dan.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't choose this life. It chose me. Take the springs out of the front or cut them.
Yeah.
You kind of want to cut them.
Or you could get Lawrence springs for it.
I mean, I suppose you could do, couldn't you? Just cut them.
Do you know what I think with a van?
Well,
I don't think a van should be lowered.
what?
Yeah.
No, right.
If you don't lower a van, if you do lower a van and then you put weight into the back of it, you can't put weight into the back of it.
Yeah, but if you take the springs out, you can.
Yeah, because it can't get any fucking lower. But if you flip the axle, I presume they probably are leaves on the back of that. So if you flip the axle, like you still have some suspension on it.
Right.
So if you put weight in the back of it after lowering the back of it,
Yeah.
it's just going to sit on the floor. You won't be able to drive it anywhere.
Oh, you will.
Not very well or fast.
Yeah, but sure, listen, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, right. If he was buying this van for work, he wouldn't want to modify it, would he? If he's going to be carrying heavy load. Right. If I was to get at the 2003 Peugeot partner
Yeah.
in the morning, I get some of those. Are they Citroen or Peugeot wheels? You know them 5-spoke. I think they're Vortexes.
Oh,
or
Vortexes.
Yeah. So I'd get a set of them. I'd lower it. Doesn't matter. We're not going to fall out over how you'd lower it, but I'd lower it. You have to have the bull bar in the front, the A-frame bull bar on the front. I'd like the chromes on the sides with LEDs in them.
What colour?
What, white?
No.
What?
Amber.
Oh, well, amber, whatever. It makes no difference.
Yeah.
Amber, actually, now that you say it.
Amber's good.
Amber would be good, yeah. CB aerial.
Yeah. A yellow one. I don't know why it has to be yellow, but
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
yeah.
It has to be yellow. And tints.
Oh, yeah.
And a straight, you have to straight pipe it.
Yeah. Are they 1.6 HDI?
Don't give a bollocks, man. You're straight piping it.
Yeah.
1.6
Do you know-
HDI is what they are, though, yeah.
Do you know what else I put on it? Do you know the stainless light bar on the back of them?
Yeah.
With red
Yeah.
lights and that. And
Yeah.
probably 2 spotlights facing back the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably light bar in the grill then.
More than likely, yeah.
They're a cool looking van.
They're really
regardless.
nice, yeah.
They're actually they are a nice van.
Yeah, I like them.
And as far as I know, they're reliable as fuck.
Well, they're hit and miss. I know my father had one, right? And the glow plugs were wired to a button on the inside because it needed extra, like you had to hold the button in for a couple of seconds and then start it. But yeah, I think it never gave up on him, like.
Yeah.
Don't think it ever did.
Harry said, glad to say I'm a day one listener. I always look forward to a Tuesday. Any idea on the car meet you are going to host?
We actually haven't spoke about it at all since the last time.
I seen that comment coming in and I went, fuck, because I was like, oh yeah, we'll get at that. And then I was like, the last time we spoke about that, we said July or August.
Yeah, it's going to be August now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got too much on now. What are we?
It's
We're
the
the
middle
10th of July already.
I've got one free weekend in July.
I'm at a christening next weekend in Kilkenny. Then I've got Luke Holmes Sunday. And then I'm gone on holidays.
Yeah, I think if we look at the end of August.
Yeah, I'm thinking the end of August.
Well, we must actually. What I must do is.
Do you know what it is? We're going to save just as little hassle as possible. We're going to run with that location that you were saying.
I'll lift you someday or some evening if we get going recording early, and we'll then have a look at it.
Yeah,
but I think it's perfect.
Yeah,
but just so you can see it as well.
Yeah, we'll run with that location.
But yeah, we'll get looking at that in the next week or two, so we've got plenty of notice.
I think I'm going to be blown back by how many people are going to.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it, but
you're worried.
Yeah, I don't know. What if we
have to make a big deal about Dan? Dan doesn't like random people coming up to him or nothing. He gets really, really awkward. Like, so.
No, I don't really like.
No, you do.
See, I talk to people every day.
Yeah.
Like I would talk to the back arse of a donkey.
Yeah.
It's pictures. Pictures is what I don't like.
Yeah.
So keep your phone in your pocket.
No. Take loads of photos. We love photos. But yeah.
Yes, stay tuned. We'll probably try and get an announcement on that maybe in the next week or two.
End of August. We have to do that.
Yeah. And that location that we're thinking about is handy for me because even if I don't test the Corolla, allegedly I could like lift it across the field or something.
Yeah.
Not drive it.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't drive it on the road.
No, but it's close enough to the house that I could pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rihanna. On the topic of exhausts. Oh, we've also got YouTube comments as well. This is going to be our longest ever episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Time's flying. On the topic of exhaust, Shields Motorsport and Tyrone actually do a very good job when it comes to fabrication, and they're worth checking out if you need an exhaust. They're currently a hidden gem, but the quality is 100% there. If you're interested, give them a look on TikTok or on Facebook. That feels like an ad. I think we just gave someone a free ad.
You fell for it, but you know what? Respect the hustle, Dan.
I'll keep going. It also says, if you're interested, give a look at them on TikTok or on Facebook. Their TikTok is @Shields Motorsport.
Yep.
There's your free ad.
Yeah. Do you know what? Fair play. You have to respect the hustle, though.
That only came in 2 hours ago, so I hadn't actually read it yet. So
yeah,
you got it there well. The next time we shake you out, though, you're going to have to pay us.
You got fucking hustled.
Yeah.
Or we could just edit it out.
Nah, we'll give them a free one.
Yeah.
So go to Shields Motorsport in Tyrone for all your
And so if anybody else is looking for a shout out like that for your business,
Yeah, we gave one free one out, and that
That's
went
it.
to Rihanna.
but you could be heard by thousands.
Yeah.
And you could benefit hugely from business
Possibly.
by having your title of your business here.
Yep.
Or having us talk about it. So if you're interested in having any ads or sponsoring a video or a few, give us a text.
Give us a text.
We want your money. Just give us your listen. You don't have to say the name of your business. Just send us money. Will you?
Yeah. So onto the YouTube. So Tomas Finnegan said,
Here
he
we go
actually
again.
left. He left 2 comments this time, and I can read both of them out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No way.
He said, if any car could be brought back fresh off the factory line, you'd want it to be a T22 Avensis, which is a fucking great shout.
It's a shout and a half, but you know what it is? If you were to ask me what car he would suit, no, hands down. That man loves Avensis.
Yeah. T22, great.
Brilliant shout. Great shout. Well done, Tomas.
You can't go far wrong from that.
Yeah.
And he also said, state of the shed would near think someone worked on it.
Yeah, you'd nearly think there was somebody working in it. Yeah, sound for that, Tomas. And you know what? Thank you for leaving comments that we can actually read.
Yeah. That's 2 weekends, or 2 Saturdays in a row.
Yeah.
It's not Saturday today.
No, it's not.
Anyway, that's 2 weeks in a row that we could read your comment.
Yeah.
out. Keep the good work up.
Yeah. Well done. Watch now the next week. He will just absolutely slate something or swear or I don't know. He'd do something.
Dogman3421, who we deciphered.
Is English Ben.
Yes. He said, Badger, remember the quad 6-inch tips on the Quattro. Great exhaust done by Pipeworks. Best I come across. And then he left another little bit in the comment that we're not going to read.
Yeah, we're not going to read because we're not a one for slating businesses. But for those of you that listened last week, what the fuck was that? No, this place is haunted, man. What's that?
You're, yeah, so for the people who obviously don't know what just happened, there's like a packet of toilet roll in the toilet that just fell off a countertop.
Man, that's been there with months.
Yeah.
That's never moved.
And that was a proper, like,
Anyway.
so Dogman, anyway.
Lad, what? So
Yeah, we don't want to shit on businesses. Unless someone goes out of their way to do bad work or someone does something.
Well, this business goes out of their way to do bad work, but we're not going to mention them.
I've got no personal experience, and I don't think you've ever got an exhaust done by me.
No, me personally, no. So I'm not going to speak on it, but I've seen a lot of shoddy work that has been done. If you listened to last week, the story that I told about your man wanting twin tips or twin exit, got a single exit, and that single exit fell off on the motorway home. That was Ben's car.
Yes.
That was Ben's car.
And you said I didn't even fucking listen. Now look at you.
I didn't know. I didn't think you listened. Fair fucks to you for listening, Ben. You kept that one quiet. I never knew you listened at all. But yeah, but also that Quattro, the Audi Quattro that he owned, you remember the pipes on that thing?
Vaguely, yeah. They
were
big.
Man, you'd fit your fist.
Yeah.
6-inch quad tips, lad. There was no need for it. I did say I had a couple of stories to come from that, didn't I? I think I did. Can't remember.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're nearly at 2 hours there, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Man, 2 hours.
Not far off it.
Holy shit. Right. So that's all the comments, is it?
That's all our comments.
Right, I'm going to get out of here before I'm fucking molested by a poltergeist or something.
We're just going to turn into a scary movie. Or paranormal activity.
Yeah, man, yeah. Actually.
You're going to start floating off the chair now.
It's 10 o'clock at night and that kind of just went.
Yeah. Good thing you're not here on your own. Or them nights that you had a sleepover in here. Do you know what else it's done? And maybe it's just me.
What?
Is it after getting really cold?
It has. Man, no, Dan, no, shut up, because I actually have a chill down. Right. Thanks for listening. Ciao for now. See you for the week. Thanks for calling.